Let's start with the topic of Doppler's effect. Let's first write down what it is. Due to relative motion between a source and an observer, the apparent frequency of sound heard by observer, we are talking about the frequency which is produced by the source, and the apparent frequency of sound heard by observer is different from the actual frequency of source. This phenomena we call Doppler's effect. That means Doppler's effect is simply a phenomena in which we can say whenever there exists a relative motion between a source and an observer, then observer will not hear the actual frequency which is produced by the source. It is slightly changed or modified. Like for example, we are given with a car and say this car is sounding a horn and it is moving with a speed say Vc, and in front of the car on the road there is an observer. Then the frequency which is emitted by the car is say Fh. This is the frequency of horn which is produced by the car, but the frequency which it will receive is termed as F apparent, and it is certainly more than Fh if the source is moving towards the observer, and vice versa. If source is moving away from the observer, situation would be this, where we can say if the car is moving away and it is again producing a horn of frequency Fh, and say the observer is located at the same position and is moving away with a speed Vc, then the frequency it is producing, if it is Fh, then the frequency it will receive will be less than Fh. This is the phenomena which we call Doppler's effect. Why this happens and how we calculate the frequency heard by the observer, or if a detector is placed instead of observer, the frequency which will be recorded by the detector will be F apparent, it will not be Fh. We are going to analyze it mathematically step by step. Let's also have a look on a realistic situation by which you will get a feel how the change in frequency takes place as a source is approaching an observer and it is receding away. Here you can see when a car passes an observer, you can easily detect the drop in frequency as it passes. Let's have a look on this situation. So here you have seen that when the car passes the policeman, here you can see the policeman initially hear the frequency which is more than that of the actual frequency of horn, and when car passes, suddenly you have detected the drop in frequency. It is because of Doppler's effect only, because later car is receding away from the policeman. So the frequency he is hearing, or which we have all heard, is a relatively lesser frequency. This is because of Doppler's effect only.